They're no closer to resolving the crisis that has partially shut down the U.S. government. Feuding politicians are refusing to negotiate to end the deadlock, and instead, both parties traded jabs over who is to blame.
My goodness, they won't even sit down and have a discussion about this. Our country has big problems. Today, our government has big problems. The only way these problems are going to be resolved if we sit down amicably and keep the American people in mind and come to an agreement.
But now they are focusing on trying to cherry pick some of the few parts of government that they like. They don't like it all, but they like a few parts of it. It's just another wacky idea from the Tea Party-driven Republicans.
The most visible effect of the shutdown, the closing of national parks, museums, and monuments. World War II veterans hoping to visit the monument constructed in their honor were turned away by government officials. But millions of people living in the U.S. are being hurt. Almost all the National Space Agency's workers have been told to stay home. The Food and Drug Administration will also have to stop some of its safety inspections. In all, the federal government has some 2 million employees. Around 800,000 of them have been told not to come to work at all, potentially without pay. And now many fear they won't be able to pay their bills.
I'm just hoping we get back soon because we're losing money, too much money.
Most of my coworkers have either one salary or 2 government salaries, so they won't be getting any money at all.
The U.S. president says he's willing to have a discussion with Republicans, but not under these conditions.
Congress generally has to stop governing by crisis. They have to break this habit. It is a drag on the economy.
But the same feuding politicians who can't agree on how to restore government funding to reopen the U.S. government must soon approve a White House request to raise the U.S. debt limit. It's yet another fiscal battle brewing in the United States with dire consequences. The last fight in Congress over the debt ceiling in 2011 resulted in the U.S. losing its AAA rating with the credit agency Standard & Poor's. And the country appears at risk again, as the political brinkmanship among lawmakers shows no sign of stopping. Kimberly, Halkett, Al Jazeera, Washington.